Dear friends, welcome back to Quest for Knowledge. Hope you all are safe. In this session, we are going to discuss TreeSet class of Java Collection Framework. In previous parts, we have discussed the list interface and the related classes. We have also discussed the set operations. In this video, we are going to see the difference between the HashSet and TreeSet. Now let's begin today's video. So as we have discussed in previous parts that collection is like a container that group multiple items in a single unit. Here in this image you can see we have container named languages holding multiple languages in single unit. Here in this image we have one container named natural numbers grouping multiple numbers in this container. We can add more numbers to it. We can remove any number from it. In similar way, we can add more languages to it, or we can remove any language from it, right? So we can perform number of operations to container, right? So for this purpose, we have Java Collection Framework, right? Java Collection Framework provides number of classes and interfaces. As we have discussed this hierarchy, the root interface in Java Collection Framework is collection. So this is the root interface. Further, we have sub interfaces named list, set and queue. So these interfaces extend this root interface, that is collection. So in first part we have discussed list interface. Second part we have discussed set interface and HashSet class that implements it. In today's session we are going to see the sub interfaces of set, that is sorted set or navigable set. So here we have set interface, and this interface is extended by another interface, that is sorted set. This sorted set interface is further extended by navigable set. So this is the hierarchy. And next interface we have is queue, and this interface is extended by DQ, right? So far we have seen the interfaces. So first interface set, this is extended by sorted set and this is extended by navigable set. So these three are interfaces. Now as we know, we cannot create object of interface. So for implementation we need a class. So here we have TreeSet class that implements navigable set. And as we know, when one interface extend another interface, it has all the methods of parent interface. So in this hierarchy it is clear that sorted set is having all the methods of set interface, and further navigable set is having all the methods of sorted set. Now TreeSet implements navigable set. So now TreeSet is having all the methods of these interfaces, right? So we can use methods of these interfaces with object of TreeSet class, right? When we talk about TreeSet class, it provides the functionality of the tree data structure. When we say tree data structure, it means it stores the element in tree structure. Here you can see we have tree type of structure and numbers are stored in this tree. So this type of structure is provided by TreeSet class. And further, elements of TreeSet are sorted naturally. When we talk about naturally, it means in ascending order, right? We have sorted set interface, and this interface extends the set interface. This interface is used to store elements with some order in a set, right? So TreeSet class can use all the methods of sorted set, and here we have methods of sorted set. So it has comparator method. This method returns object of comparator. that is used to sort elements in some specific order, right? Next we have first. This method returns first element of the set. Last method returns last element of the set. Headset method returns all the elements before specified element and it does not include the specified element. Next we have tail set. This method returns all the elements after specified element and it includes the specified element, right? Next we have subset. It returns all the elements between element 1 and element 2 including element 1, right? Now let's use these methods in tree set. So here we have code. So first of all we need to import java.util.treeset, as we have discussed that all the classes and interfaces are inside java.util package, so we need to import, right? Next we have class named treesetDemo1. We have main method. So here we are creating object of treeset. So this is the syntax. It is similar to hashset, right? So treeset, then we specify the type. So here treeset is going to hold integer type of elements. So here type is integer and this integer is the wrapper class of int data type, right? Treeset name is natural and then new treeset and this syntax, right? So we have created object of treeset. Now we have natural. Next we are adding elements to it. So in previous parts we have discussed that add is the method of collection interface, that is root interface. So we can use it with treeset. So we are writing natural.add and the 1, we are adding 1 to it. In similar way we are adding another elements and next we are printing elements of set are and we are writing natural. So it will print all the elements of natural, right? Next we are printing value of natural dot first. So it will print first element of natural according to this. Next we are writing natural dot headset and we are providing 3. So specified element is 3. It will print all the elements of 3 excluding 3. So it will not include 3, right? Next we are printing natural dot tailset and we are writing 3 over here. So it will print all the elements after 3 including this 3, right? So if 3 exists, it will include this 3 also, right? Next we are writing natural dot subset 1, 4. So it will print all the elements between 1 and 4 including 1. When we run this code, output will be this. So you can relate to this program. First element of set is 1. Headset of 3 is 1, 2. Here you can see before 3 we have 1 and 2. Tail set of 3 is 3, 4. After 3 we have 4. So including 3 we have 3, 4. And subset of 1, 4 is 1, 2, 3. So here you can see between 1 and 4 we have elements 1, 2, 3. So this is the output, right? If you have any doubt, any query, you can write me in the comment box. So far we have used methods of sorted set with tree set. Now let's discuss navigable set. So this interface extends the sorted set interface, as we have discussed the hierarchy, and it is used to navigate over the elements of the set. Now let's see the methods of navigable set. We have higher method. This method returns a lowest element among those that are greater than the specified element. Next we have lower method. This method returns greatest element among those that are less than specified element. Next we have ceiling. This method is similar to higher, but difference is it returns lowest element among those that are greater than or equal to specified element, right? Next we have floor. This method is similar to lower, but it returns the greatest element among those that are less than or equal to specified element, right? Next we have poll first. This method returns the first element of the set and it removes the first element from the set also, right? Next we have poll last. It returns the last element of the set and also removes that element, right? Next we have head set. So here we have head set that takes two parameter. In sorted set we have head set that takes one parameter, right? So here head set takes two parameter, one the element, second a boolean value. So as we know that head set returns all the element before the specified element. So this boolean value specifies that whether to include a specified element or not. So by default this boolean value is false, right? So if we don't provide second parameter to it, it will not include the specified element, right? Next we have tail set. So as we have discussed that tail set returns all the elements after the specified element including specified element. By default value of this boolean value is true. So when we don't provide second parameter to it, it includes the specified element. And when second parameter is false, it does not include the specified element, right? Next we have subset. It takes four parameters. First element, then boolean value, second element, then boolean value. So these boolean value specify whether to include these elements in subset or not, right? Now let's understand these methods using Java code. So first of all we need to import java.util.reset because we are dealing with treeset. Next we have class named treesetDemo2. We have main method. We are creating object of treeset. So this is the syntax that we have discussed. Now we are adding elements to it using add method and we are printing value of natural. So it will print all the elements, right? Next we are writing natural.higher and we are passing parameter 3. So it will print the lowest element among those that are greater than 3. Next we are printing natural.lower 3. So it will print the greatest element among those that are less than 3. Next we are writing natural.floor. We are passing 3 to it. Floor is similar to lower function as we have discussed, but it checks the condition for equal also. Next we have ceiling, natural.ceiling 3. So ceiling is similar to higher as we have discussed, but it will check the condition for equal also. Next we are writing natural.headset 3, true. So we are passing two parameters to it. One is 3, next one is true. So it will return all the elements before 3 including 3 because second parameter is true. Next we are writing natural.poll first. So it will return the first element and it will remove the first element from the set. And next we are writing natural. So in similar fashion we can use another methods also. When we run this code, output will be, here you can see, first of all it is printing elements of set R. It is printing all the elements. So higher of 3 is 4. Here you can see greater than 3 we have two elements 4 and 5. So between 4 and 5 lowest is 4. So it will print 4. Lower of 3 it is printing 2. So here you can see less than 3 we have two elements 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2 greatest is 2. So it will print 2, right? Floor of 3. So here you can see elements less than or equal to 3 are 1, 2, 3. And greatest element among 1, 2 and 3 is 3, right? So it will print 3. In similar way you can relate this output according to this program. If you have any doubt, any query, you can write me in the comment box. There are some differences between hashset and treeset. Hashset we have discussed in previous video. It does not provide guarantee to sort the data, but treeset provides the guarantee to sort the data in natural order, means in increasing order. Hashset allows null element, but treeset does not allow null element. Hashset is faster, but treeset is slower because after each insertion it sorts the data, right? That's all in today's video. Thank you so much.